Hey everybody, happy Monday and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and this is Lynn's Wonderful World of Makeup and More. In today's video, today is day 7 of Vlogmas, and in today's video I am obviously going to be doing my Monday morning mask. Today I am going to be using the Dr. Huan Beauty Labs Shea Butter Nourishing Mask, and I also am going to be doing a holiday Q&A question. You guys, I made these questions up myself, so this is an original Q&A that I made up, these 12 holiday questions. You want to hear the questions I made up? Want to see how this mask works? Stick around. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Like I said, happy Monday. We all know what Monday is. Monday is Monday morning masks. I also have chosen to do Q&As while I do my Monday morning masks. And today I am going to be doing a holiday Q&A that I made up the questions myself. So this is an original Q&A that I made up myself. And the mask that I am going to be trying out is the Dr. Huan Beauty Labs Shea Butter Nourishing Mask. I had a couple more of these masks that came from my amazing friend, Naomi, and I have loved every one of them so far. This mask says solutions for extreme dry skin, oil moisture balance, and imbalance and uneven skin texture. Like I said, it's a shea butter. For those of you that are new, hey, welcome. My name is Lynn, and this is Lynn's Wonderful World of Makeup and More. On this channel, I generally do things like unboxings, tutorials, get ready with me's, first impressions, try-ons, collabs, hauls, empties, anything that has to do with makeup and fun I like to do on my channel. If you guys wouldn't mind jumping down and hitting that subscribe button, turn it from the red to the gray. Once you turn it gray, that's wonderful. That means you are now part of my family. Also turn on your notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I upload new content, because I am uploading daily for the 25 days of Vlogmas, and I will be uploading at least 3 times a week after that. For those of you that have come back, thank you. Your love and support have meant the world to me. You guys have helped me so much, especially during this Christmas holiday, which has been an extremely tough one on me. For those of you that watched my What Did Christmas Mean to Me video, you know why. And I just wanted to say, you guys are so awesome. I really don't know what I would do without you sometimes. I know usually I do a lot of clay masks, but I decided to do a sheet mask today because actually I found this. I thought I had used all of these that I had gotten from Naomi, and when I saw this, I was like a little kid. I was like, ooh, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I really, really loved all the masks that have come from this particular brand that she sent me. So I am super excited about trying this one. I'm having a very hard time getting it unwrapped. I don't want to rip it, obviously. And as you guys can see, it is like, that is one of the other things I like. It is like soaked with the serum. A lot of them are kind of dry or whatever. But this one is like super, super, super soaked with the serum. So we are going to, I forgot to bring my little roller in here with me. I do have a little, actually, you know what? It might be in here. I'm not sure. I don't really need it though, because I tend to need it more on the ones that aren't as dry. You guys can see though, like this mask is loaded with serum. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so you're supposed to leave these on for approximately 10 minutes, 15 minutes, sometimes depending on how much you need it onto your skin. I generally only do them for about 10, and there's always a lot of extra little juice in there that you can run over, rub into your face after you take this off. So, while we are sitting here, well, first let me tell you, like I said, this is the Dr. Huan Labs vegan approved shea butter nourishing mask. And like I said, it's solutions for extremely dry skin, oil moisture imbalance, and uneven skin texture. What it is dermatologically tested, EWG verified, naturally derived 99.6%. It says nutritious. Everything on the back is in, I'm assuming, Korean or Japanese or whatever, except for three little sentences. It says, after cleansing face, soothe your face with toner, which I did before I came in here. Take the mask out of the package, put on your skin, leave on and rest for 10 to 15 minutes. Take the face mask off and slightly tap the leftover essence for better absorption. So this is like I said, this is the mask we are trying today. So let's jump in, and like I said, this is going to be a holiday Q&A. It's not one that you guys have heard before. Why? Because I just sat here and wrote these questions up right before I started filming this video. Now let's see how well I can answer them. My first question is, what is your favorite Christmas memory? My favorite Christmas memory, would be every year for Christmas, my grandparents gave us an ornament. That was our Christmas present. There were so many grandchildren on my dad's side of the family. He's got a huge family. And so every year my grandparents gave us a unique ornament and $10. I think it started off 5 when we were really young, and then as we got older, it went up to 10. But so every year we got an ornament. Each one of the grandchildren, of course, as the years went on, there was more and more of us. I was the oldest, so I have the most out of all. But every year we got a Christmas ornament, and it had the year that we got it. It had our name on it, and then it said somewhere on it, it said "Love Grandma and Granddaddy," and most of them were not bought at the store. Most of them either my grandmother or my Aunt Bonnie made. My Aunt Bunky made, and for my grandmother to give to the grandchildren. That's like one of my favorite Christmas memories. Like, I used to love it. I knew that I was gonna get it on, and growing up and going out for my first Christmas, having that box full of ornaments to start my house off with was just amazing. What is your favorite Christmas tradition that you and your family did? My favorite Christmas tradition that me and my family did. We always got to open up one gift on Christmas Eve, and it was always some Christmas pajamas. It was always some Christmas pajamas, and I remember me and my sister used to act like we didn't know what it was. We knew it was going to be pajamas, but every year on Christmas Eve, because we went to church on Christmas Eve, and when we came home, actually we would go to my grandmother's house afterwards, and we always had a ham sandwich. Ooh, sorry guys. We always had ham sandwiches for some reason. I can't remember. I know I remember that. And then we would go back home, and my dad would let us open up one present, and it was always holiday Christmas pajamas, and they always matched. And then we would sit down and we would watch some Christmas shows together. That is my favorite tradition that, as a small family, me, my dad, and my sister, that we did growing up. What is your favorite Christmas present you ever got? I've gotten so much flack over the years for saying this, and it's one of the biggest presents I ever remember getting. When we were very, very young, I'm talking about, I might have been like 7 years old, 8 years old, which means my sister was only like 3 or 4. My grandfather lived in New York. We only saw them a handful of times, but he always sent us a gift. And for that Christmas, he sent us a 13-inch black and white TV. I will never forget it. That was like our most favorite Christmas present ever. And we thought that we were the bomb diggity because we had a 13-inch black and white TV in our bedroom that was ours, and we could watch whatever we wanted. Has always been my favorite Christmas present that I ever got. What was the worst gift you ever received? I think I was about 18 or 19 years old. I want to say I was 19 because I want to say it was when I must have been 18. Either one. Anyways, I lived with my mother that year. And my stepfather's brother and his wife bought Christmas presents for me and my sister. And we went over and opened it. And I remember they had like money. And they used to buy the coolest stuff. And I just knew I was going to get something awesome. And I opened it up. And it was this sweater. And it was white with red sleeves, and it had a flowered collar. Now, mind you, I'm 18, 19 years old, so you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't cool at all. And it had like Christmas bears and trees, and it was like a sweater like you would get for somebody's grandmother, was what I thought, or like maybe like you would get for a little kid. And I remember looking at it like, really, like, all this cool stuff in here, and you got me this. And my mother was like, go try it on, let's see how it looks on you. And I hated it. I didn't want to. I felt like Ralphie putting on the bunny pajamas on A Christmas Story. I came out and I was like, thank you, Uncle Jackie and Aunt Cheryl. And I hated that sweater. But I couldn't say it. Like, we were taught to, not be rude. So, oh my God, I still to this day, that should tell you, I still remember that sweater. Number 5 is, have you ever gotten a gift, not liked it, and regifted it? Yes, I have. I pretty much think everybody's probably done that, but yes, I have quite a few times. And not only have I regifted things I didn't like, I've done it on other holidays. My first boyfriend that I lived with, I moved in with him when I was 24. He had 3 children. And holiday times, he was not a big shopper or anything. This is not from Christmas. This was from Easter. But even as a grown-up, my dad made me an Easter basket. But my dad made me an Easter basket that was so big that it was wrapped in a big black trash bag. And it was filled with candy. And I remember we didn't have a lot of money that year. And I wanted to make the kids Easter baskets. And I literally made 3 children Easter baskets out of the basket that my dad made me, and still left all my favorite stuff in there. This was just extra stuff that I didn't really care about. I mean, 3 kids, that's how big my Easter basket was that my dad got me. So, but yes, I have regifted at Christmas time and other times. What is your favorite holiday drink? My favorite holiday drink is eggnog. I love eggnog, but the funniest thing is I will only drink eggnog at Christmas time. And my grandfather used to make eggnog. He made eggnog every year, and then there was the batch that was for the kids, and then there was the batch that had the liquor in it that the adults drank. And I'll never forget, because every year I wanted to drink the adult eggnog. I thought that I was missing out on something so bad. And I think when I was 16 years old, my dad went ahead and told me that I could have a glass of the adult eggnog, and I drank it, and I thought it was the most horrible thing ever. I wanted the kids' eggnog instantly. What is your favorite holiday candy or dessert? My favorite holiday candy is peppermint bark. I can't think of a specific actual dessert that's just made for the holiday times. But peppermint bark is my favorite Christmas candy that I can think of. And my uncle Charlie makes it from scratch, or he used to. And I love that stuff. Number 8 is, do you get your Christmas shopping done early, or are you a last-minute holiday gift grabber? I am the early person. I am like that with everything. I want to get it done. I want to get it out the way. I want to get it over with, because then I'm not worried. I feel like all the pressure's been taken off of me. It's done. It's over with. As a matter of fact, I'm already almost done. I have 2 more things to get, And I'm really behind this year on mailing stuff out, because usually I haven't had to mail so much stuff out. I have my stack of Christmas cards I gotta mail out, and I do have three friend mail packages. But other than that, and I have this stuff, I just gotta put it in the box. I'm done. What is your funniest holiday memory? My funniest holiday memory. There's so many of them. But my funniest holiday memory, I think, would be, even though I was the oldest grandchild, I was the smallest. My dad's family are like huge people. Like, I'm talking about big people, and they love to eat. And even though I was the oldest, I was one of the smallest, because I was always skinny. And they was some fat eating, grubbing people, and my cousins would pick me up and push me to the side all the time. And I had a little cousin, Puddin', and he had gotten to the point that he was pretty much big, and all my other cousins were moving me like they usually do, and he thought he was gonna do it to you, but he wasn't big enough to do it yet, and he was trying, and he was like, and he tried so hard, and he ended up falling backwards, and I never forget it. He fell backwards, and he fell into the appetizer table, and all the appetizers came crashing down on him. And he sat there, and he just started eating them. And he was like, I may not have got the butt in line, but I still got food before everybody else. I don't know why that sticks into my head, but I remember him doing that. It was like the funniest thing ever, because he was trying so hard to move me out of the way, and he was not going to be able to do it. What are the first three words that come to mind when you think of the holidays? Love, kindness, and Jesus. Those are the first three words that come to mind. I mean, I wrote these questions, and then I didn't think about how I was going to answer them. Those are the first three words that came to my mind: love, kindness, and Jesus. That's just the holiday season. Would you rather get a gift or a gift card? Most of the time, I would rather get a gift card, just because I would like to take a shopping afterwards, because I'm grown now, just because I like to take a shopping afterwards, and I could go to like any, whatever store I wanted to, and pick out the stuff that I want. And I think you can get a lot of more things after Christmas, because when they have the big sales. But I'd rather give a gift, because my favorite thing is to actually watch the other people open up gifts, and the look on their face when they open it up, because I think it says it all. Like, I know that when I opened up that sweater that year, like, my aunt and uncle had to see the look on my face, and I know that when I got that 13-inch TV, I remember bouncing all over the place. Like, I know what it feels like to be like, think that a present is so awesome, and I like to see the other person open up the presents, and I like to see the look on their face, because I like to know that I'm the reason that they're feeling that happiness at that moment, that they're feeling that joy because of something that I did, and I like to make people feel happy. Number 12 is, what is your favorite Christmas movie or show? My favorite Christmas show is Nestor the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey. And my favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. Like, that is a staple in my dad's family. You guys know, over the last, I don't know how many years, they do a 24 hours of A Christmas Story, and it was on for 24 hours in my dad's house. Number 13 is, what is your favorite Christmas song or holiday song? You guys can excuse me if you don't do Christmas. If you do another holiday, you can substitute the word Christmas for holiday. My favorite Christmas song is a song called Christmas Eve in Washington. I grew up in Washington, in and near Washington, D.C., and there is a song that a lady named, I think her name is Maureen Sullivan. She wrote a song called Christmas Eve in Washington. If you've never heard it, Google it on YouTube, and listen to it. It is so beautiful, and it just brings back so many memories, because that's where I grew up. So everything she's talking about in the song, I have memories of. And what is your very first Christmas memory? That's a hard one. I was trying to think about that. Like, I thought of that question and thought it was such a cool question, but now that I'm trying to answer it, um, my very first memory will go back to a tradition. One of the very first things that I ever remember about Christmas is we had a park by us called Watkins Park, and you could go there and they did the Festival of Lights. And in order to get in, you had to give a canned good, one canned good for each person in the car. So, like, if you had 5 people in the car, you had to have 5 cans in the bag to give to the man. But my dad didn't do that. He would make a whole bag for each person in the car. So it would be me, him, and my sister. He would give them 3 bags of canned goods to donate to people that were less fortunate. And we would drive through and see the Christmas lights. I think Christmas lights are beautiful. And number 15 is going to be tag 3 people to do this questionnaire. And the 3 people that I am going to tag is Just Nina, My So-Called Life 1977, Nona, yes, baby girl, I hope you're feeling good enough to do this. I would like to see you do a holiday video. If you don't, I understand. And Beauty and More with Renee. Renee, I would like to hear your answers because you have some wonderful Christmas spirit. I've seen it in your Vlogmas videos that I've been checking out. I would really like you 3 to do these questions. I will leave the questions below in the description box, and I will also tag these 3 ladies' channels for you guys to check out and see if they chose to accept my tag challenge. It has been 15 minutes now, so I am going to take off this mask. And I can tell you, you guys saw how it was dripping, right? I mean, it's still wet. It's still wet. There's plenty in there. But it's not dripping anymore. Like, it's soaked into my face so well. Like, my face feels so hydrated. And, you know what? My face feels so hydrated that I feel like I need to do this. Because I didn't put anything on my lips. I love this stuff. This is the Serafina Botanicals fruit butter lip mask that I got in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus last month. And I've been using it every day, guys. And look, it's still like full, like a little teeny drop. I use it twice a day, in the morning and at night. And I have been crushing my Sugar Rush, is that it? The name of the sister company to Tarte? The Sugar Rush lip oil in Dragonberry. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. It's like one of my favorite lip oils ever. But this mask, I think it worked just as well as every other mask that I used that came from this brand that she gave me. For whatever purpose the mask was that she gave me, it suited that purpose. And my skin feels extremely hydrated. I mean, you can see it glowing. And that's not wet. The serum is pretty much soaked into my skin. Like, that is just a natural glow. And it's supposed to give you a nice, even skin texture. And I think it did its job. I really want to Google and find out where she got these masks because I want to get some more of them. These have been my favorite masks I had ever used. But you guys, thank you for joining me. Like I said, if you are new, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Turn that red button gray and join my family today. Also turn on your notification bell. And for everybody, if you could please rate my video. If you guys like these kind of videos when I do Monday morning masks, if you like that I'm doing the Q&As with them, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like this kind of stuff, give me a thumbs down. Either way, I'm okay with it. I love your opinions. I love to hear your thoughts. I love to hear your ideas, because as far as I'm concerned, this channel is just as much about you as it is about me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. There'd be nobody to watch me. So of course, your opinions mean so much to me. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Until next time, Stay beautiful, stay blessed. If nobody told you today, I'm telling you, you are loved, you are special. I'm sending my love and hugs, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.